The ads incentive program is only available to partners, but it might have been the best thing that has ever happened to Twitch affiliates. Let's talk about that. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. Guys, we're talking about the ads incentive program here, and I've got some data to share with you that I think is particularly interesting as it relates to the impact that the ads incentive program has had on creators. Not financially, but in other ways. To give you a quick recap, the ads incentive program is essentially an offer made to partners, usually at the middle of the month. So, for example, right now it is August. Offers that partners have would be activated in September, and then middle of September they'll get an offer for October, etc., and so on. And the idea being that if you accept it, and it is a flat amount of money that they offer to partners in exchange for running ads on a schedule. So many of them start at 1 minute of ads per hour for a flat rate amount, and then it increases up to 1, 2, or 3 minutes. I've seen as high as 10 minutes of ads. Hopefully that money is really, really good because that's a lot of ads. And then to give you a history lesson here, recent history lesson. The ads incentive program officially launched back in February, starting in March. So offers went out in February, late February, and were available for March. And that was kind of a smaller group, a few thousand partners, I guess. I don't know the exact numbers, but it wasn't all partners. It was later in June expanded to more partners than ever. And I assume that means something like maybe 75, 80% of partners. I don't know the exact numbers, but it seems like a lot of new partners actually got access to it. This data that I'm about to share with you, it's important to know that it might not be the full picture. It's entirely possible that there's other external factors that have caused this. I mean, it's the only directly overt thing that has changed on partner channels. So let's just look at it. This is a distribution of total watch hours by creator class. And it dates back to January 2021. From January 2021, partners eat up 76% of all watch hours. This is also just remarkable data in and of itself to understand how top-heavy Twitch actually is. 76% of all watch time on Twitch is going to partners. 17% was going to affiliates, and 6.6% were going to community streamers. Now, an interesting thing happens here. If you look at the historical data from January 2021 all the way to February 2022, the numbers are pretty stable. 76%, 75, 76, 76, 77, 76, 75, 75, 75, 77, 76, 76, 77, 77. The numbers remain remarkably stable. In March, again, as we go back to when they officially launched it, they launched it in February, to be revealed or to officially start in March. You have an interesting thing happen. They went from having a ownership of 77.8% of all viewer hours, a total peak over the previous year. There's no point on this graph where they had more than 77.8%. This is the closest one at 77.7%. The month that the ads incentive program launched, they lost 1.2% of all viewership, down to 76.6%. As the ads incentive program continued, you still kind of see this downward trend. In June, as previously mentioned, this was in June 14th, it was expanded to more partners than ever. And look at July's data. 73% of watch time for partners. That is the lowest it has been since the beginning of 2021. And the only thing that has directly changed is the introduction of the ads incentive program. Now, granted, if you take a look here, it does continue to trend downwards from 77.8 before the ads incentive program was launched to 76.6 to 76.4 to 76.1 to 74.7. The expanded ads incentive program drops it 1.6%. We are in uncharted waters for partner total viewership time. If you look at the affiliate chart, again, it remains remarkably stable, going back to 2021, 17%, 17.8, 18.2, 17.5, 16.9, kind of in that 17 to 18% range. The month that the ads incentive program was officially launched, they went up to 19% of total viewership. They have never had that high of a viewership in the past. And if you continue to watch, it continues to increase. 19, 19.5, 20.7, increasing 1.2% in that month alone, and then another 0.6% in this month. Community streamers, meanwhile, have generally trended between 6.6%, trending downward through 2021 into 2022, hitting a low of 4.1%. January is typically a month where a lot of people come back to streaming because new audiences come back. People get excited by streaming again. Not exactly sure why. And they have since then also trended upwards to 5.6%. But the big winners here are very clearly affiliates. Now, I tried to explain this. I tried to find other reasons of why this might be happening. Is it perhaps possible that there's a lot more affiliates and there's maybe less partners? Maybe people are quitting. Maybe people are moving on. Well, it doesn't seem that is true either. If you take a look at the number of affiliates that have been streaming, I am really in the way here, but I'm going to try to get out of the way. As you can see here, it's a 10% increase in January of 2022, then continually kind of trending downwards. Negative 2.4% of active affiliates, negative 1.8% of active affiliates, negative 1.7, negative 1.5. And then only since June and July has it trended upwards, 0.4 and 2.8% increases. Generally speaking, you can take a look from January at 1,060,000 active partners in that month versus 1,015,000 active partners in July. So there has been a decrease in the total amount of active affiliates, despite the fact that viewership has increased. If you look at the partner data, it's kind of an opposing story as well. January, big increase, 2.1% increase to 34,922 active partners. And then it kind of trends upwards. Up 1.1, up 0.4, flat, down -3, flat, and then up 3, 0.3%. To 35,441, which is 500 more partners than were live in January. So while you have decreasing partner viewership in terms of total hours watched, you're also experiencing increased number of partners who are live. Conversely, affiliates have seen increase in viewer time despite decrease amount of active affiliates. I mean, again, there could be other things that could make up this difference, that could explain why this is happening, but the ads incentive program is the only dramatic change that has occurred on Twitch over the course of the last few months that has seen immediate impact on the drop in total viewership, and as it was expanded in July, saw a massive decline in total viewership. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next month. The ads incentive program is not available to affiliates, but a new 55% if affiliates run 3 minutes of ads per hour has been introduced. And if enough affiliates take that offer, perhaps the numbers will stabilize or go back down or reverse the trend. I don't exactly know what's going to happen. I'm particularly interested in seeing that. It seems to me that I think the conclusion that everyone has that ads on Twitch are kind of garbage. Automating ads has a negative impact on total viewership in terms of people go, oh, I'm getting ads every single hour, every 30 minutes, or whatever they're getting, and they're going to find other channels to watch that don't have as many ads, and it looks like they're heading to affiliate channels. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to continue to watch this and see what happens at the end of this month to see if this trend is reversed and enough affiliates are now running ads and annoying their audiences to go back to partners because, hey, if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Do you run ads on your stream? I was pretty intrigued by this, and we'll have to see what ends up happening as time goes on. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.